Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Reviewable A to Z. In this video I am going to help you set up the all new DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. It's gonna be a beginner's guide so that you can set it up and start using it. I have already done the unboxing of it. If you want to see the unboxing, I'm giving the link in the I button. You can watch that as well. It comes with 47 gigs of built-in storage. So straight away you might not need external storage, but as you start filming with it regularly, you might need external storage. I'm going to show how to set up the microSD card. MicroSD card goes in this door. You slide it open. There's a slot for microSD. You push it with your finger and you will feel a click to be on its place. Now for the battery, if you have purchased this with your adventure combo, you will get this case. Charge all the battery before you use it. Put all the battery in this case and add the cable to the power source. When you see all the green light in front of the battery, that means batteries are charged. You can take it out and put the battery in the camera. If you have purchased the standard combo, you have to charge the battery inside the camera. Put the battery inside the door where you have the SD card and connect to the power source. You will see the percentage on the screen. When it is 100%, just remove the charging cable. With the first charger, it charges pretty quickly, so no worries about there. When you turn on the camera for the first time, you will see this QR code. To scan the DJI Mimo app, you can download it from scanning over here, or you could go to the Play Store or Apple Store and search for DJI Mimo, download it, and it is necessary to have this camera app downloaded in your phone. It has a lot of features. You'll get a 5-time skip option, but I will suggest you set it up at the beginning so that it is not in the middle of some important shoot. Now open the DJI app. You will be prompted to agree and join the project. So go through it and you will be shown this first help guide through the app. Just go through it. So I had already logged in. You should register. It will help in future. You can go through this DJI Academy. It has a lot of library about the uses and setting. These are very useful. You can look into it for different type of setups and all this. So if you can turn on your camera, it will prompt for connection. It will show the validation code. Go and connect your camera. First thing, it will come to the album, but as it's a first thing, there's no footage over here. In the middle, click on the camera sign. You can come to the live preview. This is the best part. You could control your camera from the phone. You have the total control. Live streaming, video, everything you can change from here. It will ask for change your device name. You can name your device as you wish. On the left side you have the menu, home, and the resolution setup. On this you can change the frame rate and resolution from here. And on this 3 dot, all the settings pro settings and generic settings. Start recording the camera. You will see every aspect of it. Once you have connected your mic, it will show you that indicator both the mics are connected. Now in this app you have album, so you can connect your camera and download all the stuff or look into it. And it has inbuilt editor as well. You can look into it later on. Now to the camera. In the front you have this lens. Outside the lens there is this rubber guard. You need to take it out when you need to put your ND filters. For this glass you can unscrew and take it out, but I would suggest keep as it is. It protects the lens. This red color rubber beading is actually the waterproof thing. It's better to keep the glass on always. It gives you extra layer of protection. But when you go inside the water or shooting in water, the glass should be always on, tightly screwed. So inside this O of Action 5 Pro, this shiny stuff is actually a color temperature sensor. So make sure it is not covered while you are filming. What it does is basically take the color temperature reading and give you accurate color balance. On the top you have this shutter button which is going to start and stop your recording, and you have this inbuilt speaker for playback. On the right side we have this door which I already have shown you. This is basically where the battery and the SD card goes in. So you slide it open. The important thing over here is while you are closing the door, make sure this red line is not visible anywhere. This indicates that it is waterproof. On the back we have this big display. On the left we have power button and another small door for USB-C cable. This power button works as a quick toggle between the modes, which is very useful. Here as well you should slide and close the door where you don't see these two red dots. This is also indicator of waterproofing the camera. Now let's turn on the camera. First thing you will see is the language selection. So mostly you will select English. When you're turning on the camera for first time, you will see these tips. Let's go through it. First one is swipe left or right to change the shooting mode. You will see all this mode selection. Or on the bottom left you can tap and change your mode. You can swipe up to go back to the main screen. Tap to see all your video and photos here. As it's a new camera, obviously there is no file over here currently. On the right side middle, this is the settings. On the bottom left, you can tap and zoom up to 2x. I think it's a digital zoom. Here you can tap on the battery to check the percentage. If you want to switch between the screens, here you can say it is locked. You just tap and swipe up to unlock the screen. You can use both the screens, so whichever screen you want to unlock, just tap it and swipe up to unlock the screen. Now let's go through these icons one by one. On the top right corner, you have this battery sign. Visually it shows how much battery is left, but when you tap it, it gives actual percentage how much battery is left. On the top left corner, you get the amount of recording time you are getting. That depends on the mode and current settings, and it shows the timing either of your SD card or internal storage. This playback button where you can see all your recorded clips, we'll go through it in details later on. Bottom left corner, this icon shows the current mode you are in. Tap to select your mode. So in the mode we have photo, video, Super 9 mode, subject tracking. You can as well swipe left or right to get these modes. Slow motion and time lapse. This here it shows the settings including resolution, frame rate, stabilization mode and the current field of view you are in. You can short press the power button as well to toggle between the modes, and in the settings you can also choose which are the modes you want to switch from the power button. In the settings, top right corner you have this stabilization mode and field of view, and on the left you have this recording mode which has this pre-recording and loop recording, but for now let's skip it to the normal recording. Inside this stabilization we have Rocksteady, Rocksteady Plus, Horizon Balancing and Horizon Steady. In most of the case we are using Rocksteady. Also it has a Rocksteady Plus for more stabilization, but it will going to crop your scene a little bit more. In the 2.7K mode you are also going to get this horizon balancing, which is really good. What it's going to do is stabilize your horizon up to 45 degree, but it is only on the 2.7K mode. For now we are going to keep it to Rocksteady only. And on the right side we have field of view. First one is the standard D warp. Second we have wide and ultra wide. The standard D warp is a little tighter. It crops the field of view, but you get a standard linear view. All the lines are straight. In wide angle you get a little more field of view, but you get a little fisheye effect, which is good for some shots. And for ultra wide you get most of the field of view, but it gives you fisheye effect. So for now we'll keep it to wide angle, and you can choose between D warp and wide, whichever is suitable for you. For the resolution you have 1080p, 2.7K and 4K. In both 2.7 and 4K you have two different aspect ratio. One is 4:3 and another one is 16:9, which is mostly used. This aspect ratio 16:9, which you see in most of the cases in YouTube and mobile everywhere, it's wider, and 4:3 is slightly taller. You get little more field of view. For now we are going to keep it to 16:9. This line down here is a frame per second or frame rate. It has lot of options, but in general we are going to keep it to 24 or 30 frame per second. And if you come down to 1080p, you can get up to 240 frame per second, which is really slow motion, but it is low res. So we should stick to 4K only. There are a lot of permutation and combination between resolution, frame per second, stabilization and field of view. So you can experiment with them and see which you like most. And it depends on what kind of environment you are shooting in. You can choose higher frame rate. If you want to play the video in slow motion, you can record at 60 frames per second. And if you want more smooth slow motion, 120 frames per second. So for now, you can keep it to 4K, 16:9 and 24 frames per second. There are few more settings options over here. If you tap the settings, it will open up these two options. But if you activate this Pro section, you'll see lot more options over here. We have settings of exposure, white balance, color, stabilization and image adjustment. Between all this, this color is the most important one. I'm just going to show that. Here we have normal 8-bit color, which is going to give you a good saturated color. But if you switch to normal 10-bit color, it is going to give you wider range of color spectrum. Here we also have HLG 10-bit color to play on device that supports HDR. So basically you can play these videos on monitor to get wide range of color Next we have D-Log M 10-bit color. This is basically a flat color. You have to do a lot of color grading for this. This is for people who are more into advanced editing. For now we are going to keep it to normal 10-bit color. With this you're going to get very good saturated video and you don't have to worry about much on editing. Once you are done with the settings, you can start recording. Press the shutter button to start recording. While you are recording, you can swipe down the screen to set the screensaver so that your screen goes black while you are shooting. So you can choose from 3 seconds up to never switch off the screen. It is up to you, but for now we are going to keep it to 5 minutes. And once you are done, press the shutter button again to stop the video recording, and your video going to save on the internal or SD card. Now let's look into the other modes as well. If you slide left, you get this still photo mode. Although you might have purchased this camera for video shooting, but you still have this option of clicking still photos. You can click up to 40 megapixel of photo or series of photos. You can choose the option below here. Top left on this tab you can choose the countdown timer before clicking the image. You have the option of choosing from 1 to 10 seconds. And on the right you have two options, standard D-Warp and wide mode. Next, after the video, you have super night mode. If you open the settings, you can see you can choose up to 4K of video, and on the frame rate you have up to 60 frames per second. But I would recommend to keep it maximum up to 30 or 24 frames per second. In super night mode, it allows you to record up to 51,200 ISO, which gives you a very nice low light videos, and you need to make sure that you don't shake your camera too much so that you get a very nice and clean footage. So after this super night mode, we have the subject tracking mode. So it tracks automatically once you start recording, but it only records 1080p or 2.7K 9:16 ratio. For the subject tracking mode, it gives you a impression that somebody is following you, but while camera is stationary, it follows you, it tracks you. If you step in front of the camera, it will track you. Although your camera is still, you get an impression that somebody is following you, which is very nice feature while you are shooting alone, and it look like somebody is shooting you. What it basically does is it crops the frame. Within that, it tracks you. You see, if there is a movement in front of camera, it automatically tracks it. Next mode is the slow motion mode. In this mode, you get to shoot in maximum frame rate possible, which is 120 or 480 depending on the resolution. But you won't get audio in this mode. You can shoot up to 4K in this slow motion, and it will play. In this also you get a standard D-Warp or wide angle. Next to that you get a time-lapse mode, which is very fun mode. You have option of choosing between time-lapse and hyperlapse. So basically time-lapse is shooting the slow motion effect for prolonged period of time. So you get the cloud moving, and you can do a lot of stuff with that. In time-lapse you have this option of clouds or sunset, or you can choose your custom settings on that. In these modes also you get a 4K resolution shooting with 25 or 30 frames per second. And here also you get a standard and wide mode, and you can choose between putting the screen on or off. That is up to you while shooting. And hyperlapse, it is basically you move with your camera and it will give a effect of fast forward scene, like you are moving very fast, and you can choose between auto or your desired speed. Now if you swipe it down from the top, you get the settings. In the settings there are a lot of options. I will go through few interesting ones. So this is the OS toggle mode. You can choose your shooting modes to quickly toggle with the power button. This is the screen lock option. So once you tap, your screen get locked. So your screen is not accidentally tapped while you are shooting or doing some activity. You can tap and slide to unlock your screen again. If your camera is idle for a longer period of time, you get this type of screensavers, and also there are few more options of screensaver you can choose from the settings. Inside the settings there are a lot of options. You can always go through them and play around, but I'll show few of them very quickly. So one of the interesting thing over here is you can connect two wireless mics. So mainly the DJI mics, you can connect with it, two of them, and you can start recording voice, or you can do interviews. So here it will show all the details of the connected mic. I have purchased this DJI Mic Mini with this camera. You can check out the unboxing over here. I am giving the link in the I button. Please check out. So you just need to power on your mics and it gets connected automatically. I'll show that in some other video. Another setting over here is the depth and altitude settings. So once you turn it on, it will show the altitude or depth underwater, how much deep you are at. You can choose between meter and feet. Once you swipe right from the screen, you get this storage option. So here you can see internal or SD card option, how much you have left the storage. Also you can format it from here. You can switch between card and internal storage from here. So once you tap on this play button, it will show the last video or photo you have recorded, and once you play on this 4 dot on top, it will show all the videos. For the videos, while you are playing the video, you see this snail icon. If you press that, it will create a slow motion out of this video, and you play it or download it, which is a very cool feature. And if you press this 3 dot, it will give you options of deleting that footage or put a favorite sign on it. Or I think this one is for connecting with a cloud or something. Another very interesting setting is the single screen preview. You can switch off your another screen, or you can show a screensaver. And on the screensaver also you have a lot of options to choose from. How your off screen will look, totally blank or red dot, or it can show the how much recording time you have left and the resolution settings. Another one important stuff in the settings is this grid. You'll find it down on the settings. Just select the grid. It will help you compose your shot. It is very helpful to compose your shots. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you find this very helpful. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel. It will really help me grow. Please do comment down below if you have any query or any suggestion. Thank you.